Morning. Morning here. I've been trying to figure out a way to help people in the simplest of terms as far as their gifts, connecting with God, Spirit, Creator, their angels, all of those things. And for some it just comes natural because we've been through so much. So yes, this is morning here, sorry. Okay, yes, meditation. But I think possibly one of the most important things that I'm connected with this morning was for you to be able to progress or move forward. And we've talked about this, but it's never been put in simple terms. But for you to be able to move forward, progress, in its simplest forms is knowing yourself. Being brutally honest. We've said in the past, the man in the mirror, that good person that you are, etc., etc. But what they showed me to say was knowing yourself, understanding yourself. And that may be uncomfortable for a lot of people. It's not rehashing all the bad things that you've done in your life. It's about knowing you. Just like you might know your sister, your brother, your best friend better than themselves. You need to know yourself better than anyone else. That's the bottom line. Meditation, etc., that's all okay. But if you don't have the fundamental grasp of knowing yourself, your shortfalls, your strengths, your indecisiveness, your calls to action, whatever. I mean, being honest. If you're a procrastinator, you're a procrastinator. Do something about it. Because it's about bettering ourselves. And I think once you start truly understanding who you are by being honest, they showed me that this is kind of key to growth. How do you do that? Well, I guess it really is taking a good hard look at yourself and being honest. Look, we all have faults, all of us. That's not what it's about. It's recognizing those faults, but also doing something about those faults. That's knowing yourself, trying to improve yourself in this 3D world. So hopefully, yeah, no, I'm getting there. So hopefully this helps you. It's not to look at yourself from all the flaws, okay? It's to look at yourself within all the good. However, you have to recognize the flaws. And you have to try to do something to improve those flaws, or there isn't going to be any growth. You want to look at self-examination, that's fine. I'm not talking going out to see a therapist or nothing like that. But just being honest with yourself, understanding you. Do you watch TV too much? Could you be doing something else? Could you be doing something productive? I mean, it's okay to be human. It really is about, from what they've showed me, is knowing yourself and improving the flaws that we carry, or at least making the attempt. Meditation, obviously, which is going inside, but sometimes knowing yourself really is about contemplation, really is about recognizing, realizing. It is a revelation, and you can still do things about those things. And yeah, some of those realizations that you look at hardly may cause a tear or two. I'm sure it may, if you're being honest. But that's the message they've given me. I don't know if it's been put out there before. Not sure. And this isn't an overnight thing. This is about constantly looking at yourself, improving yourself, knowing yourself, realizing you're bettering yourself and those around you. That's where that growth will come from. It takes time. It does. And it's a continuous process. Call it reflection, call it evaluation. I call it just being honest with yourself. Hope that helps you. Like I said, that I've been looking at it for a while. Everyone meditates different. Everyone is at different levels. And this is what they showed me that can help unlock some of these gifts. But it's going to lead to the better version of yourself without changing yourself. Just that knowledge of understanding you, being honest with you. We've talked about that person in the mirror. I'm not talking about seeing the flaws in the superficial. I'm talking about seeing inside. When we go inside, it's a learning experience. We get to know ourselves. While we're looking for source and the betterment, I guess we really are trying to understand. Put it this way, if we don't understand ourselves, we'll never achieve the greater good or the greater highest version of ourselves. That's what they've given me. I'll go from there. Love you guys.